Oscar winner Nicole Kidman has glammed it up with the rest of the star-studded cast of Expats ahead of the series' New York premiere overnight. I got to chat with her about the highly anticipated series, which took almost a decade to be made. She's one of Australia's greatest acting exports. Now, Nicole Kidman stars in Expats. Set against the backdrop of Hong Kong, the limited series explores motherhood and grief after unthinkable tragedy rocks the lives of three women.
There's certain scenes that take place where you just go, oh, I so don't want to go there. And Brian, who's just the most incredible scene partner, he and I would sort of hold each other's hands and just go, oh, help.
I think we need to think about getting out of here. So we're drowning and you don't see it.
The minute our feet leave Hong Kong soil, we are abandoning our son.
You had to get into a headspace of loss and of grief. How do you make sure that you're still okay at the end of the day when you do something like this?
Once you're in it, and the working with the other actors and the excitement at getting our show finally made. This was so many years in the making, and it was just one of those things where it was like, okay, this is going to be really hard to get it made because of the subject matter, but I want to get it made.
Responsible for transporting Expats to the small screen is award-winning filmmaker Lulu Wong. After seeing Lulu's breakout drama The Farewell, Nicole knew she'd found her director.
I just felt like she was going to bring to this story the depth and the weight of the emotions and the grief, but she was also going to bring the humour. She was going to bring the lens of, there's a whole episode that focuses on the domestic workers. It's not just the expat stories, it's told from so many different perspectives, and you really see Hong Kong. It's a love letter to Hong Kong.
Not one to shy away from difficult source material, Nicole Kidman's production company Blossom Films has become a beacon for stories that are character-driven.
When I optioned the book, it was like I didn't know which role whoever took it would place me in. Lulu was like, no, you're Margaret. You have to be Margaret. So a lot of it, when I'm producing, I then have to go, once the director's been set, you say, okay, it's your vision now. I'm not going to be hyper vigilant in terms of controlling you, and even the way in which you structure the story. And she was the one that came up with the non-linear structure. But it was her choosing to put me as Margaret. That was her choice. And then she chose Sarayu to play Hillary, Ji Young to play Mercy. I mean, she's so extraordinary, and it's a joy to be able to support these filmmakers that I see as the next generation of auteurs that are sort of going to own the world.
And when it comes to the jewel in Blossom's mighty crown, audiences could see the return of Big Little Lies sooner than expected.
I think what would happen with a season 3 is that you have the friendship that we've all built over the years now, and that's interesting to me. What do you do with that, in terms of the way in which we all interact now and know each other as opposed to the first time around? The fan love has propelled this forward, because everyone so wants it. And we love each other, so why not go and deliver instead of sort of going, no, we don't want to do it. That feels almost selfish.
Expats will premiere on Prime Video on the 26th of January.